Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing an all signs reading for you. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. It takes you right to my book online page. It's so wonderful meeting so many of you in that one-on-one space. So if you're drawn to that space, you are very welcome. I will never contact you for a reading. That's your choice. I think it's the way I was taught, and I fully believe I would never instigate a reading. That's your choice. So, all right, let's get to it. The overall energy of your reading is the Six of Pentacles. This feels like blessings coming in. This is interesting. I'm getting a lot of messages. I get the feeling that oftentimes in your life, you have been the one blessing others, maybe financially, with your time, your labor, maybe free labor, your energy, your care, your love. I'm getting the feeling that you have explored a lot around being very generous and giving to others. And it looks like now you are being asked to get the opportunity, the chance to reciprocate this, to be one who receives blessings, one who allows others to help them, allows support. Feels like this is a very important energy. It's not about just going one way. So it feels like you might have been stuck in giving, over giving, maybe because you were raised in an environment of takers, people who don't give. And so the role that was open for you, or the role that was created for you, is you are going to give. You are going to give and give and give of yourself. It feels like you were taught to be a doormat, to be a scapegoat, that it is your role is to give to others. And it feels like people have taken advantage of that. Oh, wow. Okay. There's new energy coming in. Someone is, wow. Okay. You know how you feel when you give and it's so like, oh my gosh, let me do this for you. It's so easy for me. When you are in a position where you can help someone, it's a no-brainer. You want to help them. You can help them, and it feels so good to be kind of in that collaboration of having something, time, energy, whatever it is, and you give freely of yourself, and how good that feels to be in that energy of Six of Pentacles, of blessings, giving and receiving. And it looks like someone's coming in this new energy, and they're so excited because they can help you. They see your value. They see what you have going on, and they want to see you succeed. They want to collaborate. Like, by adding their energy, they can help you. It feels very clean. It feels pure. Wow. Anything else we need to know about this very generous spirit? It's not with the devil in reverse. This is not someone coming in and giving to you in a deceptive way to manipulate you into attaching on to them or the situation. This feels honest. It's not in that old toxic energy. Wow. It feels like it might bring up some fears. And I think you're being wise. Like, I just want to make sure, I've hooked into someone who said they could help me, and instead they took advantage of me. So it feels like you might be walking in this receptive energy, but a little cautiously. So, all right, wow. The hidden blessings is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Something's not working. It feels like a group or people who don't work well together. People are not working. Something's not working in this group that I'm tuned into. And it is hidden. It's behind the scenes. Are you seeing this? Okay. It's about a breakup. Feels like a past breakup. And these are kind of the people in some environment. They're talking about, it feels like, your breakup and the nightmare situation that you were in. Okay, so I get the feeling this is a blessing. So it's interesting how it's showing up. It feels like, okay, all right. So there's this group of people. It feels like you're not in communication with them, not very much. This could be family. It's some type of group of people. Could be family, could be a work group, could be a friend group. It's some type of tight-knit group, and it's not working. It's coming apart because the breakup that you went through, the pattern is that you go through a breakup and you can't survive by yourself. You're in a nightmare. And it feels like the typical thing that one would do in this group when there's a breakup is go back to the group. But I'm not getting that you went back to the group. You didn't go back after this breakup. You moved to calmer grounds. It feels like you're going at it alone. You're going rogue. That should be the name of this reading. You've gone rogue. I think you're blowing some people's minds because that's not what you're expected to do. After a breakup that was very painful, you were supposed to humble yourself and come back into the group and and at that humbled, low position, take what the least amount, beaten down kind of energy. It feels like these people were hoping or just expecting that after a breakup that you would come back into the fold or something, but you're not. You're moving on and you're doing really well. You're actually looking very independent. You've learned how to support yourself. You've got some incredible skill that you have developed or are developing. You're very nurturing. It feels like they expected you were in a nightmare and they expected you to match that nightmare energy and become a walking nightmare. But instead, you've moved on and found success. I think this is blowing people's minds. This is a blessing. Well, all right, I'll move on. What you're leaving behind is Ten of Swords. Say it, don't spray it. You're leaving behind. I feel giddy. It feels like you are leaving behind people who are feel very comfortable saying whatever they want to say without any consideration for your feelings, for your emotions. These feel like people who in the past you have blessed, like we started this reading out, how you are a very generous giver. And it feels like you value your time, your energy, your resources, your labor a lot more. Feels like people took advantage of you, and now it feels like they can't even communicate. There's something about their energy, their words, their messages. It feels like they're flying right over your head because you're focused on some happiness that you're walking towards. I think in the past, these messages, words would stop you in your tracks, would wound you, would distract you, would stop you from moving towards your success. And it feels like they can't get to you. They can't push your buttons anymore. And it feels like you've got this Kevlar, and they're around your energy. Wow. This comes from cutting out, trusting your intuition, trusting who you want to communicate and build with going forward, and who has historically, chronically shown you that they're not for you, and you're trusting your gut. Wow. All right. How to get the most of this energy is the Hermit. I feel like you, in the past, would have somehow felt like obligated to communicate with these people, person coming in. And instead, I feel like I'd rather be alone than with people who are not for me, who don't care about how their words hurt me, who don't care about my feelings, have shown me time and time again that they don't care about me. And I think you're just, I'd rather be alone. I'd rather, oh, well, you're not going to be alone for long. Not in this Queen of Wands energy. You're very attractive. I think even this attractive quality energy that you are building right now is why someone or a group of people feel like they are entitled to come in and kind of mess things up. I think in the past, people have felt very free, very comfortable to come in and sabotage and get away with it. Sabotage you, sabotage your emotions, your mental health. It feels like you've realized that whatever this group is, I can't work with them. I've tried everything. I'm going to go at it on my own. It feels like you've learned how to build your finances, how to take care of yourself, how to create a foundation. And now it feels like you're attracting people and going towards what you desire in a very empowered way. You are very balanced and aligned, and the universe is working with you. It feels like you are in hermit mode, and you might not be spending a lot of time around others, but it feels like you've got a ton of non-physical energy around you. The universe is guiding you. It feels like right now what's really helping you get the most of this energy is aligning with yourself, Hermit, aligning with who you are, once you are aligned, then you are just in this flow state, and whatever is meant for you is just drawn in. It feels like a much easier, more divine feminine way of manifesting. And it feels like right now the messages coming through are about balance. Your balance, not trying to center anyone else's beliefs or thoughts in your experience, but yours. Feels like you're learning how to flow in a very beautiful way. Wow. All right, what's supporting you is the Page of Wands. Okay, what's supporting your energy is having a little bit of a youthful vibe about you. Play. Getting out of that serious energy and literally playing. Skipping, jumping, singing, playing. What brings the idea of play? When I say play, what sounds like fun? Going for a bike ride, going on a playground, being silly, being goofy, dressing up, going out with your friends, being just silly. It feels like there's been a lot of serious energy around you that you've had to transmute. And so playing kind of helps clear away that dense energy, that heavy energy. It feels like you want more play, you want more lightheartedness, you want to create safe spaces for yourself where younger you can show up, where your inner child can show up and play and have fun. I feel like you've been going through this to clear a space, a safe space for your inner child to play. So you don't have to adult all the time and be serious, that you can be all aspects of yourself, even that younger, more youthful vibration. That's really beautiful. I hope you don't discard play as being frivolous. It feels an amazing energy to add to what you have going on, to help bring you into that balanced energy to get the most of your month. Wow. All right, what to be mindful of is the page, or the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. First thing is similar message, to be mindful of people who have not been loyal to you, who have not shown you over time. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter if they have some type of connection or label, like they're your sister, your cousin, some relative, or some title. It feels like people have utilized that title to get access into your energy, your time, your attention. And it feels like you're realizing, if, they've never been for me, they've never been nice to me. It feels like you're cutting people out who've not supported you. It doesn't feel like you're making them out to be a monster. It doesn't feel like you're making sure it's okay with everyone around you. It doesn't feel like you're smear campaigning this person. It feels like you're just making a choice. Like, I don't want to move forward with you. I don't. Yeah, you're okay. You don't want to fight, so it doesn't feel like you're fighting, because that would be engaging back into that energy. Your challenge is to move on and focus on your beginning, on what you are wanting to create, on having fun on the journey there. Okay, a lot of people are coming forward because they're having bad luck. Oh, okay. They're having bad luck, and in the past, it might not be a conscious thing, but unconsciously it feels like they emotionally manipulate someone to take their crappy energy, to take their karma. I think energetically, if this is resonating, that your role energetically, one of the roles is to absorb negative karma. So people in your family could continue to do atrocious things, but you are receiving the karma. You're clearing the debt. And so it feels like you've had some bad luck in the past because you absorbed someone else's toxic behavior instead of saying, I think that's yours. I know that's yours. So it feels like people are coming in with trying to take advantage of your naivete, your woundedness, however they access your emotions, and do this karma dumping again. And it feels like you're onto them. You're realizing that's not mine. I don't even feel like you're talking to whoever's trying to karma dump on you or trying to have their issues like, I don't know how to deal with these. It's time for them. Karma is what you put out comes back. It's energetic. There's no morale to that energy. What is wonderful about karma is it lets you know. I've been on both sides of, receiving negative karma and then being like, oh my gosh, I was doing that. Now I'm on the receiving end. I see that this is not beneficial. I don't want to do harm. I want to create and have fun and have an amazing soul experience. But I want to do it in a way that I don't cause more harm. So karma is kind of that algorithm that helps us adjust to this energy. So anyway, got stuck in a karma lesson there. It looks like what you're mindful of is that there are people, it's not your job to help everybody at all. That's not your job. That's a wounded healer. That's a doormat. That's someone who only sees their value in what they can do for others. They don't see their inherent value as just being themselves. So it looks like you have healed this or healing this, and it feels like you're going no contact with whoever is showing up, who's coming back in. Yeah. So I hope that's helpful. Take care.